Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. Sorry for that. I opened up my Instagram account and it started playing a theme song from a really old show um, back in the early 80s. But because I don't want any sort of copyright strikes whatsoever, I was like, you know what? Let me just end this stream and start a new one because I'm not dealing with any problems. So, um, yeah. I actually had to sit there and just turn off my whole Instagram account. Sandy Moon is in the chat. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? It's always good to see you. Got two people so far. I guess that's what they call roll call. I never realized that that's what I was doing. I just, what they announced who came in the chat. How are you doing today, Sandy? Nikisha Moore is in the chat. Welcome, welcome. The great Nikisha Moore. How are you doing today? Okay, cool. So I think I got two or three people. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Doing good. Had a rocky morning. Um, as in rocky, I mean like I didn't get what I wanted, which was hot chocolate at my Dunkin' Donuts because apparently their machine is still broken. And I didn't have enough time to go to Starbucks, but now I feel like that's where I'm gonna want to going is to Starbucks because the Dunkin' Donuts in my job they ain't acting right. So, and it's still not. Now it's too hot. Yeah, but things are good. Things are good. Um, I want to sleep in all day yesterday, like after 4 o'clock, because I had a Zoom with James. It was me, a couple other people. DC was also there, and I woke up for work. Like I was up since 6 o'clock. Well, since 3 o'clock in the morning. So by the time I got done with that Zoom, I literally slept damn near the whole day. So I'm well rested now. So. Was everyone watching? I know it's like three people so far, but I don't mind repeating myself at this point. Um, well, I know Sandy Moon, you just watched GH, and Nikisha, you watched three soap operas, or is it just two? Because I know one is GH, and I think you started watching Days, right? Yeah, no. Blackmon is in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for always stopping by. Um, yeah, no, I always have a good time with DC. Me and DC, we just got we got a good vibe going on, and Brock TV, that's my guy right there. He's the one that actually inspired me to do these soap opera reviews. So it's a lot of fun working with him. We definitely got to sit there and do that again. Um, have to sit there and plan it out with our schedules. Mostly DC's schedule because he always seems like he's super busy doing something. So, but we will definitely be back because it was a lot of fun. So, you watching all four? All four, okay. And in case you watch all four, okay, too. Yeah, yeah, Nikisha. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of trying not to fanboy a little bit. You know, I was definitely surprised because he's always kind of doing his reviews and stuff. So I didn't know he actually watches other people's reviews, but it was good. It was good. Um, And also, it was really interesting hearing how he started doing soap opera reviews. You know, I think if people are new to the channel, you just see him doing it, just kind of go in there. But it was interesting, kind of hearing an origin story. So yes, I was definitely shocked. Valerie's in the chat. Welcome. Stanford is in the chat. Welcome. Yeah, so it was definitely fun, and we're definitely gonna sit there and do it again. So everyone, yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, everyone is watching all the soaps. So what does everyone think of GA so far? I'm like, why am I moving this? Why don't we have like a short little thing of notes? YNR is definitely something I'm going to be watching this week because it looks like it's going to be good. So I'm definitely interested to see what character that Trevor's going to be playing because a lot of people seem like they're really excited, and I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, if he's coming in, because if everyone saw that, Nikisha Moore, you're priceless, and you're 100% right. He hacked the world, but somehow he couldn't get anything on Esme. Amazing. Who is the killer, Sandy? Valerie's looking forward to Holly coming back. I was watching some earlier clips of Holly on Dion's Corner because he does these reaction videos. Um, him and Robert. I didn't even recognize Robert. Did Robert get shorter? I'm not trying to insult anyone, but I feel like watching Robert back in the day with Luke and Holly, like the earlier days, I feel like he got shorter. Sanford says, "Bring your son." I mean, Holly, bring your son. Ethan. What character did he play on the originals? I know he was on Roswell, but what character did the actor that played Ethan? What was his name on the originals? Yeah, the wolf. Yeah, still too damn hot. But yeah, now that he's not on Roswell, he got a lot of time. We did see him once, like maybe about 2.5 years ago. So about 2.5 years ago, when he decided to give Olivia something to do with Robert playing spy. What's his name? Yes, once they start the story. I seriously want to know who's the Jackson. Jesus Christ. Blackmon, that's not even just nuts. I have no words for that. 11. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I just sit there and think, Jesus Christ, they just took off 11 shows like it was nothing. 11. Oh God. I don't I, I don't understand how that's supposed to be good for the new people that's taking over the network. Because at least they had a built-in fan base. It may not have been a lot, but they had loyal fans that would come back and watch these shows all the time. You just took away so many fan bases, and you're gonna just like, no, 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 no. It's cool because they got the Winchesters. Yep, because 15 years of Supernatural was clearly not enough. Yep, nope, 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 nope. And the spin-offs that we wanted that we didn't get, no, that's cool. We'll get a prequel. Riley says, I don't even watch WB anymore. I don't. Listen, if it wasn't for Superman and Lois and Stargirl, I wouldn't watch it. I so want to boycott Warner Brothers. And the sad thing is, it's not even the CW's fault because they didn't want to do that. Right? Warner Brothers and their infinite wisdom. I'm sorry, what was I talking? I think we were talking about GH, right? See what happens when I get on a tangent, an angry tangent. The Jeff. Oh wow, I'm sorry. You're in Florida, right? I'm personally just glad that you're alive because I was watching out on the news and it's I know it could have been worse, but I'm just glad you're alive. Yeah, Black Monday, they're ending the Flash. That oof. You know what? If they, I mean that show was going on for like 8 years. You know, that show was going for like 9 or 8 years. So I'm like, I'm not happy about it, but I understand it. Like if that show ended, that's fine. Bye, Felicia. WB. Stanford. Yeah, Flash definitely lasted longer than it expected. Probably longer than it should have. Here's the thing. I always look at those DC shows like they're entertaining. They're not good. I can watch all the crossovers and everything like that, and they're fun as hell to watch. But if you compare it to, I don't know, anything on Disney Plus as far as Marvel, it's just not going to stack up. And I understand that, but I still enjoy watching it. They're just not good. They're entertaining, if that makes sense. Yes, Sanford, it did last a long time. Funny thing is that Stephen Amell only did the last season because they threw a bunch of money at him. DC is in the chat. DC, you're always on time. You're always on time, DC. JNR is in the chat. What's good, bro? You did get my friend request, right, JNR? I gotta sit there and message you because I know I did friend request you. Okay, good. Yeah, on Black Mon, 8 years. 8 years. And you know what? I'm cool with the way it ended. Okay, good, JNR. Yeah, I gotta sit there and message you tonight. I gotta sit there and write that down because if I don't, if I'll sit there and say I'll message him and then I won't. And I miss Smallville too. I feel like they don't give that show enough credit. They really don't. Like you wouldn't even have Arrow without like Smallville. You wouldn't have half these shows without Smallville. Because Smallville set a certain bar, and it showed people that you can have a good show without it being like super campy and kind of dumb. Like you can take it serious, but not too seriously because it's a superhero show. So they set a certain bar. And as much as I love Arrow, I feel like you know in some ways they give that show a little bit too much credit. You know, Black Mom, Smallville, 10 years, 10 years. Yeah, Sanford, they did, and then we know what happened to what's her name, Allison Mack or Allison Mackey. How was her name? Okay, cool. We all know what happened to her. Isn't she still in jail? The girl that played Chloe, isn't she still in jail? Oh, DC. Oh, you lost Smallville. Okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of people, even if they weren't like super hardcore into like superhero shows, they still would watch Smallville. Yeah, Sanford. Yeah, yeah, she's still in jail for like what 2 years, which to be honest is practically almost a slap on the wrist. But yet her girlfriend or the one who, um, either she was married to her or whatever, she's still out, and she was also helping with that whole thing. Which I'm just like, so you give Allison whatever a slap on the wrist, and the other chick, like, what? Do you see? I haven't watched it much. I want to finish watching the one with Chad Duell because he kind of goes into why he was gone for so long. You're up for yeah, no, I love Smallville too. Love Smallville. Smallville was my show. That's what honestly tell you the truth, when I watched Smallville, I wasn't really that much into TV. Um I mean I mostly like played like video games and stuff like that. So but of course I would have to sit there and watch One Tree Hill and Gossip Girl. I haven't gotten to the new one yet. Sanford, see this is why I rock with you. Once you said Gotham, that's why I rock with you. Yeah, yeah, no, it's very weird to sit there and go back and try to watch that show, like watch Smallville. Don't get me wrong, like the acting and stuff. When it gets to the special effects, it's like, yeah. Oh wow, really, DC? Okay. Black One, I'm gonna watch that one too. Um, yeah, I mean, once no, but Stanford, when you said Gotham, I it's a weird premise. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you have a show that's in Gotham, but yet you have no Batman, and yet they still found a way to make it work. So in some ways, I rock with it. Yeah, DC apparently so. Nah, hell, I didn't get a chance to watch Dynasty. But you know what? I'm sad for the people that lost, like that shows that their favorite shows got canceled, even if I didn't watch it. Like I didn't watch Charm. After 15 minutes, I want to bang my head against the wall. But I know people love that show. So is she coming back, Black Mon? Is who coming back? I mean, I know the question was for Black Mon, but still. Sanford, remember they never wanted to call the Joker the Joker. They called him Jerome, even though he was probably the best Joker that they had. Sanford, I mean, DC, now I have to look that up. Alicia is in the chat. What's good? Always a pleasure to see you. Hill said I stopped watching when every person became a horrible person. Black Man, I don't blame her for not coming back. When somebody sits there and says, "Hey, just hang out," we'll come up something. We'll come up with something for you. These people got to get paid. Like they don't got time to be sitting there waiting around. So Black Man, I don't blame her. Wow, DC. That sort of sounds a lot like X-Men. That's what. Yo, DC. We got to sit there and try to plan for our next collaboration with Brock TV. Because I was reading a bunch of comments and like even on his like yo, like they really want to sit there and come back and do another video. So um, yeah, DC, we got to plan that. Yeah, Alicia, I didn't know that. DC. Um, remember we were having a chat yesterday in the Zoom. You was talking about going on live. When is that going to happen? Oh, Black Mud. Denise Richards' character is coming back. I love Denise Richards. I love Denise Richards for that one movie that she did. Starts with a wild, and we're not going to finish that sentence, but okay, good, DC, good, good, good. Love Edge and Night. Hmm. DC, did you see my face when you said you went on live, and did you message me? Because I would have wanted to watch. Nope, 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 nope. No message. Nikisha says she was DC's first comment. I feel like I should be kind of upset about that. I mean, I know I was asleep, but I would have woke up and had the phone right by me. DC, I'm more surprised that you went on live and you didn't tell me about it. DC, when you going on live again? Yeah, Jay. No, after 4 o'clock, or was it 5 o'clock that we ended? Got to ring the bell. Yeah, no, that's true, Nikisha. But I mean, we boys like was good. D-Law, Nina is cringy sometimes. Yeah, that's kind of her. That's kind of her. You know what? You're right. All right, DC. Just let me text me and let me know because I definitely want to sit there and come on your live. Right, bro. Yeah. Like I said, the phone near me. Give me a text next time. Yeah, Alicia. I mean, hopefully she does come more than just for fan service. But I hope I'm saying your name right. Sydney? Could I just call you Sydney? Because I'm really bad with names. Um, how am I going to sit down, Sam? Besides me being kind of disappointed and kind of mad that I missed DC's first live. PD, cool. All right. I grew up watching GH mostly. Like in high school, I grew up watching it, and yet GH is it's been better this week. I will sit there and say it's been better this week. Um, it's been better this week. So, and also I asked a question, and somebody answered me in the comment section. I was like, "What happened to Lucy? Remember you saw Lucy and Valentine?" Lisa's in the chat. Chancellor Winters. Okay, on Tucker McCall. I don't know who that is, but yeah, Didi. I mostly watched a lot of GH stuff. I mean, a lot of ABC stuff when I was growing up. It wasn't until like 3 years ago that I started doing this whole YouTube thing, and I started watching like B&B and well, Days and then B&B. Yeah, DC, we're gonna have to have a chat because now you used to put me on these new shows, but it definitely sounds similar. But yeah, you're gonna have to sit there and tell me how you watch this stuff. Oh, okay, all right, cool. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. That'll definitely help me with my notes. Alicia, we can only hope. I mean, let's be honest. She could be somewhere else in a dungeon for all we know. Oh, I said this in one of my videos, but I'll say it again. You know the other actress that played Brooklyn? She's going to be coming back. I think maybe this week for like one day. So don't be too shocked if you don't see the original actress that plays Brooklyn in the 60s, 70s. Wow. Yeah, you definitely get into yeah, you gotta have to sit there and tell me how you watch it. Valerie says great, a fake Brooklyn. Hmm, okay. I didn't mind her as Juanita is in the chat. I was thinking about your name today and just well how beautiful it is. Thank you for joining. Why okay, Alicia, why does Chase and Brooklyn get on your nerves? I mean everyone has a reason why they don't like those two characters. Most people are just kind of done with them, but I want to know your reason though. Oh no, DC. That's what I was gonna sit there and say. I'm gonna sit there and text. Gotta get that going on. So yeah, no, yeah, definitely. We'll sit there and text about it. Um, I also heard that Esme is supposed to be coming back at some point too. So I'm looking forward towards that. So I'm like, yeah. At first she was kind of annoying, but then I kind of realized that at least she brung something to the table. They act like they're 13. Okay. Like I said, Alicia, there's a lot of people that don't really like them, or they just. I think most people just don't care anymore. It took them so long to actually get together. Now it's just like whatever. David says, "I love Anna and Valentine." Yeah, I don't mind them. I mean, I know that she still got Well, I guess her trust issues is gone for now with Valentine. Juanita, nope, nope. We still don't know who the killer is. Still waiting for that one. Still waiting. Also, this whole Liz storyline. DC, that will be GH and Days. GH and Days. Period. I mean, those are my two favorite soap operas. Sanford. Okay, so you don't mind just how long it's taking. Okay. I remember I was at work today and I was starting to think about your other comment. As far as you like that there's so many characters on the show because um, there's always a good story or there's stories you can tune in and tune out. DC, that would be epic. Sunny meets EJ, and both of those dudes come across as entitled at times. Looks like Days has never done a crossover. Hmm. DC, has Days ever done a crossover with any other show? I'm only asking him because I only started watching like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I don't even remember like my date that I actually started doing videos. Crystal is in the chat. Welcome. Okay, so DC, yeah, no, they haven't done any crossovers. Yeah, Dave is like, where's Monica? It's like Smith is saying, where's Waddle at this point? I think that once you say where's Monica, I'm pretty sure people are just like, oh yeah, Monica. Yeah, Valeria. Apparently, he wasn't that worried about his daughter. He could just hung it up for a night. Lisa, AMC. Yep. No, I remember. I remember your comments, Sanford. Yeah, Alicia, that's exactly what DC was saying. Yeah, DC, that would have been interesting. Um, like I said, Passion's the one that has like the witches and warlocks, and you had that person. Um, I don't want to get canceled, but people that are under four something, little people. Welcome, V. Lewis. Thank you for joining. V. Lewis is in the chat first time. Let's everyone say hello. Yes, but I was sitting there trying to think like, how could I say it without coming across as like offensive? Like I know there's a word that technically you shouldn't say to people that are under four, whatever, and it starts with an M. Again, welcome, V. Lewis. Thank you for joining. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling about that, and I was like, I'm just gonna take the chance. I was like, if I'm canceled, whatever. So, who's watching Days? Anyone watching Days? I'm sorry, what? DC, did you just say what I? Did you just say what I thought you just said? Yeah, Lisa, I'd definitely love to sit there and see. I'd definitely love to see Susan Lucci back. Period. Little people are in the chat. Nah, at least I was trying not to get canceled, but this is YouTube, so eventually I'm gonna get canceled for something if I didn't get canceled already. That's the funny thing. I can sit there and say something now that will be acceptable, and then I'll say it. Somebody will sit there and come across my videos like 5 years, and then it's like, no, you can't say that. Oh, well, that's okay. All right, that's exactly what it sounds like. Okay, that's yeah. That's interesting. Hmm. Valley, that's what I said. No, you good, Alicia. You good. Yeah, Stanford. That's I was like, wow, okay. But of course, DC. What was the name of that show? I mean, what's the name of that soap opera when you had the cousins that was kissing and they knew they were cousins and they still said, "Screw it, we're just gonna we're just gonna go at it anyway." What's the name of that show? Guiding Light. Yeah. Thank you, DC. Yeah, but it's nice. Like I said, it's always good to sit there and have a new face. It's also really good to sit there and have familiar faces too. Yeah, Sanford, Guiding Light. Hmm. Cousins, really? And they okayed that. They okayed that. I don't. This is weird. Yeah, Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey. That's just weird. I mean, it's a little more than weird, but I'm gonna sit there and say weird just for reasons. Hmm. I'm sorry. What? Hmm. Wow. These are. I'm not even gonna comment on that one. Alicia, you don't watch Days anymore. Why not? Is it because of the whole Peacock thing? Yeah, Stanford. That's exactly what he said. He said all that. That I'm not even gonna sit there and repeat. He said all of that. Oh my. Some wild times. Wow, Dreffer. Dreadful. The '90s was what was the Wild West? Lisa said, "Do you think Mike and Nancy will be a couple?" Mike who? And we all talking about dates, right? Just tell me what soap opera you're talking about. I think I have an answer for that. Oh, okay, Alicia. Okay, yeah, you don't like new EJ. I feel you on that. I love new EJ, but to be fair, no, I kind of guessed it, Lisa. Which soap were you talking about? You talking about Days of Our Lives, right? Yeah, Jeffrey. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. If you're talking about days, because there's only one Nancy, Mike Horton. Days on Mike Horton. Lisa, I don't know because I don't remember Mike Horton on days, and I don't only start watching the show. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Then I got to sit down and watch the promo then. All right, that should be interesting. I mean, I guess they need somebody for Nancy. You got her. You got her saddled up with Clyde Weston, which honestly, to tell you the truth, I actually liked. I liked when she was with Clyde. Yeah, DC. I remember that part. I remember actually watching a clip of that. Alicia, you remember Mike Horton on Days? Hmm. I gotta watch the preview. He used to be involved with Carrie. Okay, Lisa. Um, but now another character named Austin is with Carrie now, right? I only remember that because of the what you call it, Beyond Salem. Yeah, DC. Like I said, I was with it. I was with it. Lisa Carey Brady. Yeah, Lisa. Oh, no, yeah, yeah. I only remember that because the first Beyonce album. There's okay, so there's this rumor, and it's a really bad rumor, and it's basically that they're saying that they're gonna try to get um days back to NBC, back to daytime again. With Leo being back as a regular, I feel they should keep the storylines going where we thought he was John's son. Hmm. But we all know that he's not John's son anymore, though. Yeah, no, me too, DC. My thing. Yeah, Alicia, that's the last time. I mean, that was like a year ago. Lost half of the viewership. Yeah, I mean, Lisa, I mean, what they replaced with a new show or something? Yeah, apparently it's so, Alicia. I mean, I think it was like last year I saw it. Yeah, no, no, that's true, DC. That is definitely true. I like watching it. Yeah, Lisa, yeah, it was replaced with more new shows. Um, I like watching on Peacock because I could just watch it early in the morning, and I don't have to wait for it to come on at night. Um, but yeah, I mean that's something that people don't understand, and they're doing that rumor to get clicks. Like, oh, it's gonna come back on daytime television. No, it's not. Okay, it went on Peacock for a reason. Alicia Dex will be okay, but Michael won't. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they were gonna get like super gory. Like even when a guy came in, he brought out his tool set. I'm like, I feel like I was watching a little bit of Dexter from what I heard. Yeah, DC. I mean, it's like James always that they're saying, like, the networks don't care about the soaps, and they're just if they can find ways to cut down costs, they're gonna do it. Lisa says the knife guy was such a poser. Well, he definitely came across as like very intent. Like, listen, if I was tied up and some guy just came in with a tool set and he was like, "Yo, you're gonna tell me what I need? I'll tell you everything you want to know." Well, no, it would depend on what it is. Lisa said they can change day's time slot on NBC. I don't think that would work. He was recommended by Miss Wu. Yeah, that's what they say, Valerie. Ah, okay, Alicia. Yeah, a knife sharpener. This dude was not playing. Yeah, well, I mean, and now that they know that Sonny is holding Dax, anything that happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to make them, like, I don't know, I guess accessories or whatever, like they would have to tell the cops. He wouldn't do that to his children. He wouldn't do that to Joss. So, yep, you're right, Ronita. Um, I guess Diane is going to be. I guess Diane's actually going to survive. Oh no, Alicia, I know, I know that wasn't a compliment. Sanford, I hope Rory is some. I hope Rory does something. I think that's what it really comes down to. I want him to do something because he's been there for a while. He hasn't done anything yet. Ooh, okay, okay, DC. What if AJ um is also Deck's son? Well, I mean, Carly may not have actually been his first. Yeah, it would be a little kind of muddy up though. You know, I don't know how they would explain that. Yeah, Juanita, that would be that's what I said. That would be interesting if they can do it right. You got right now they got this whole Alicia. Why is that? I mean, like I said, if they can do it right, that would be dope. But now they got this whole Roku. I mean, Ben's wife. Michael. Alicia, you are not giving Michael any slack, are you? Um, DC should be writing for them. I think if I want to sit there and do something like as far as that entertainment thing is concerned, I would write for Soap Opera Digest. Yeah, but Lisa, he may not have known, you know. Like if Michael doesn't, if he didn't know that Dex was his brother, it would make sense. But that would be a good twist if they can do it right. It'll be a hell of a twist. You haven't liked AJ for a long time, Alicia. Yeah, no, I honestly tell you, AJ was not really a good person. That would be that would be DC. Yeah, Lisa. He does. Yeah, Nikisha, that's a really that's a good question. It is. That's a good question. But I feel like they're going to try to retcon Finn's wife's death because if Liz pushed Finn's wife down the stairs and she died, then how could she died of Blackwood syndrome? Alicia, it's been a hot mess for a hot minute. It has. I mean, at one point, I thought they were going to do some sort of supernatural storyline, and then they just took their time and they put her in Shady Brook, and then she decided to, check herself out, and she still had problems. Yeah, Juanita, I'm waiting for that one. Yeah, DC. That's exactly. And I thought they were going to do a DID storyline. Like, what the hell are they doing? Nikisha, I think you're not a Finn fan, are you? Maybe. Which, I mean, or maybe he just had a one night stand with someone, and you know, and they didn't know. I feel like they can make it work. Valerie does also not. I mean, Valerie also doesn't like Finn. GC said, "I don't even think Finn cares about Finn." Lisa says he's boring. And DC still going back to that whole if you would have been Chase's father. I agree to disagree. Juanita, Finn is boring. Okay, so it's official in the chat. Finn is boring. Alicia was more interesting as John McCain. I liked him as well, I always sit and say this every time, but I always gotta go to Port Charles, I always gotta go to Caleb being the vampire, and was alright with Hayden. Yeah, Valerie, I mean, I wish Hayden would come back, but okay. Alicia disagrees. I don't know. Do you see? I just liked them as brothers, and it took so long. Like when Chase came to town, Finn didn't really rock with him, and now they became so close that it's like it just would be weird. Michael Armstrong. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Nikisha, it lacks the, but it also lacks pacing though too, which sucks because again, she's been on the show for way too long, and they just like we're calling me when we need you in another 3 weeks. Yeah, Lisa. Not after that lawsuit. Lisa says no Hayden, and she put the no in caps. So just take note of that. Okay, she's not joking. Wow, DC, I remember that story. I remember that story. Carly wanted payback, and I couldn't blame her. I wonder what in DC. I wonder whatever happened to that actress, the first Brooklyn that came in there. I wonder whatever happened to her. Yeah, no, DC, I remember that. But okay, I get what you're saying as far as connecting it to the whole Chase and Finn thing. I got you. I got you. Nikisha, I like that Brooklyn. Yeah, I did too. I don't. It's been so long. I would actually have to sit there and look her up. I think because the new Brooklyn is just stuck in my mind now. Ah, DC. So, but she's not on there anymore though. Colleen Abba. Alicia Carly never liked Lula. No, she's not. What's good, Shakira? You're bored. Sorry to hear that. Welcome to the chat. Talking about all the soaps. Alicia because of Luke. You know what? Do you see? I would take her coming back as Lois if they take one person out. They gotta have her. See, this is the thing. There's a lot of characters that Carly never liked Lou. Nikisha says, take Cody out. No, we can't do that to Valentine. I'm sorry, DC, we can't. But it's always funny when people sit there and talk about like I want this person back, I want that person back. I want Lorenzo Alcazar back. I want Jerry Jacks back. But we got to take off somebody else to you know what I'm saying? Like adding more people is not going to make the soap opera any better. I'm sorry. Nikisha does not like Cody. Well, to be fair, I think a lot of people in the chat doesn't like Cody out there. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with them putting the character in, but take some of these damn people out though. Okay, DC. Yeah, and I back in the day, my guy Ted King, that was my guy right there. And now he's on B&B with some stupid looking mustache, and I just it makes me tear up on the inside a little bit. Like he's coming in there and he's just, oh, I miss my son, and his bad crying scenes, and I just no, no. By the way, what happened to Jerry Jacks? If you've been watching my channel for a while, I think at this point everyone knows that Jerry Jacks is my guy. Bradley says that, oh, Alicia says take out Cody, Brad, Willow, Rory. I'm cool with Brad, Willow, and Rory. I like Cody. I can give Cody a chance. Yeah, Nikisha, when James told me that, I was like, wow. I tried not to say anything because I know that he's friends with some of these actors, but I was like, you telling me that this guy wanted? I was so trying not to go off in the chat. Alicia, I'll be down to spend some money for that. O'Reilly says, I think. Yeah, I just want my guy Jerry Jacks back. Yeah, I can't believe. You know what? To be fair, this is I don't really watch a lot of award shows because I always feel like the people that I want to win don't win, and the people that do win, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Oh, and thank you everyone for the 17 likes. My God, thank you so much. Yeah, you know, Nikisha, I would believe that. Jordan having two kids. That's I gotta look into that one. Lisa, maybe Ted scenes with Sheila. I don't know. I don't really like Ted King on that show, to be honest. It's like three men and Dexter. Yeah, Black. I can't do it. I can't do it. Ever since high school, when I used to sit there and watch like the MTV Movie Awards or Music Awards, I just ever since then I was like, yeah, I can't do it. DC, I agree with that. Yeah, Black Mind. A couple of times throughout the year, people will sit there and ask me, "Are you going to watch the soap opera awards?" I'm like, "Nope, nope." They don't do it. I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth, award shows don't do anything for me anyway. I mean, am I going to win an award? Like, I mean, it's cool that you won an award, and that's great, but like, it's not doing anything for me. So, like, why do I care? Alicia says, "Add Austin to the list." Alicia, I'm not even mad at that because I already feel like the cast is too bloated. Juanita no award shows. Yeah, I just can't do it. Just not really my thing. Not my thing. Hmm. I would sit there, DC. I would sit there and say Days, but Days already have some good talent. So let's go with Y&R. Let's go with Y&R. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that one. Lisa, I guess writers are wrapping up storylines to bring in new ones. On what show? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not GH. Like Longshore, they did that. Yeah, I kind of wish they would, to be honest. Maxine Austin have zero chemistry. DC, yeah, yes, Nikisha, yes. That's what I'm like, yo, put him. The problem with Y&R is that they don't know how to use some of their characters. Like Noah and Ali are boring because they don't include them in anything that's interesting. And that's not on the character's fault. That's on the writer's fault, unfortunately. Juanita also does not like Austin. Hmm. Okay, decent. But yeah, I set a list like of 7 people that should go on Y&R. And then I had to think about that. And I'm like, well, it's not the character's fault per se. It's that they don't give them anything to do. Like if you're watching Y&R, dude, does anyone actually like Tessa Mariah on the show? Like, do anyone actually like Tessa Mariah? Yeah, no, Lisa, they did. They did. DC for the no. Sanford says nope, they can go. I'm genuinely curious to sit there and see, does anyone actually like Tessa Mariah? I remember watching that one stupid clothing montage that they did, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah, DC. A lot of people like they love Tess Mariah, and I just don't understand why. Why do I not care? Alicia, you probably don't care because they stressed up this storyline to the point of I. But you know what, Alicia, I might care depending on which way it goes. Like if she comes in and she's a boss like Miss Wu, then I'll care. But I mean, Alicia, I feel like we're gonna have to be waiting for like 3 or 4 more weeks. Yeah, Nikisha, I feel like a lot of people probably like Mariah back in the day, but if you was watching it now, what? I'm sorry, what, DC? Wow, okay. It's just like, oh, you're killing me. Hmm. You see, that was clearly before my time. It was definitely clearly before my time. Frenemies. Hmm. I'm assuming, DC. I'm assuming that Hillary is obviously not on the show. Whoa. You know, DC. I kind of wish I would watch that story. Nikisha. Hmm, wow. Okay. DC. That is savage. That's absolutely nuts. Even thinking about it makes my eyes hurt. But yeah, sure. Nikisha, I miss Hillary so much. So I'm assuming that Hillary is no longer on the show. Okay. Lisa says Amanda is leaving the show. Are you asking me? Are you? Is that like a question or Monica or Monique? I'm assuming that you're. Oh, she is leaving. Lisa. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, Nikisha. I can't even wrap my head around that. Yeah, Monique. DC would probably be better as far as answering that question because I only started watching like 2 years ago. Oh, okay. That's good, Nikisha. That's good. Michael Murray. Okay. Okay. Interesting, DC. It's weird because I know a lot of people. There's some people that don't like the new Adam. They like the old one. It's the same thing with EJ. There's a lot of people that like the old EJ, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm just kind of left out with that whole thing. Yeah, DC, I'm just like, yo, when Nate actually Smith, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna sit there and betray my family. It's gonna be great. And Victoria and Victor are just plotting like they just gonna leave that dude just, you know. Yeah, no, Black Monday. I remember that. I was in the chat for that. Okay, all right, DC. Yeah, Alicia, I remember you telling me that because it was going to be too obvious, even though I kept saying that as Esme. Hmm. Monique, that I'm pretty sure. How long? Okay, how long have you been watching YNR, Monique? DC, I agree. I agree. And also, I'm just like, bro, you. There's just I feel like I would take too long to sit there and just list all the things I don't like about Nate. Ooh, Monique. Yeah, no, I kept saying it was Esme. What is good? What is good, Jay? Now I'm gonna try you. I'm gonna try to pronounce your name again. Jakaris. I hope I got your name right this time. Oh, Monique. Yeah, one I closed my first too. Jacarius? Jacari, Jacarius. I feel like I'm getting close. I am. Um, yeah, Monique, you've been watching that show for a hot minute. I'm assuming that you probably liked it back then more than you do now, right? Strange things have happened on GH. Strange things that happen on GH. Like what? I mean, like just in anything in Pacific that's happened. Cars. Okay. All right, I'm gonna work on that. But again, apologies for mispronouncing your name. I feel like I'm getting close to. Okay. Black might you see? Nah, Jay, but I am gonna get your name though. I am gonna get your name correct. Yeah, Black. I think it's well, I think it's Esme, even though Alicia says that it's too obvious. Alicia, I think it's probably more out of spite than anything else. Sally and Jack. You said you would like Sally and Jack together. I want to make sure that I got that right. You said you want Sally and Jack together. And yeah, that's a good question. Do you see? Uh, Jack looked like he can be Sally's dad. Jack don't deserve Sally. He done gave him a heart attack. Nikisha said it right there. Oh, Wani, it's going to be epic when that happens. Well, Lisa, that's assuming that she gets caught. Do you see? I mean, yeah, that makes it soapy, but that's also what makes it gross. It also kind of makes it a little gross. I'm just saying, bro. Yeah, no, Sanford, I believe you. It's just hopefully she get to know her daughter. Ah, good point. Good point, Lisa. Yeah, Jay, they're gonna find a way to bring her back. I didn't like that whole ghost seeing thing, by the way. That was just stupid. Yeah, that's exactly why. DC. I agree with that, Monique. Abby's probably on ice. Oh, interesting, Lisa. DC, Sharon. Jack was with Sharon? Fellas, I understand. I don't know who Patty is, but hmm, I don't know. I don't know about Sharon. Skinner. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, if you look at a situation like that, it's probably best to just wait a little bit and it won't come across as so predatory a little bit. Sharon and Victor were married. What was that? DC, how long ago was that? Pretty sure it probably was. Oh, Patty was Paul's sister on YNR. Patty is Paul's sister. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Blackmon. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know, DC. But I feel like Sally is younger than Sharon, so they might be able to pull that off. But it's also the way that Sally dresses, though, too. Like she dresses kind of younger. Wow. Okay, DC, didn't know that. Wow, Monique, that sounds crazy. I mean, it sounds good, but it sounds like good soapy wise. Yeah, Black Mon, that was definitely before my time. Yeah, Jay, that's what somebody was saying. Mike Horton is returning. I gotta look at the preview stuff. Alicia, yeah, no, I remember. I do remember the conversation that we had. Because it did sit there and make me rethink stuff a little bit. DC, you snipped to telling me that they don't know who Faith's father is? I'm not joking. I'm being dead serious. DC, that's funny. But no, seriously. Do they not know who Faith's father is? I know she's not on the show anymore, but still. Ooh, interesting, Jay. Could be Esme's former nanny. I'm glad you're in the chat. Yeah, DC, because otherwise we'll be going back into some 90s territory. Yeah, DC. No, Jay had a really good point. Probably, yeah, Dax was too obvious. Yeah, no, definitely. Wow, Monique, that's crazy. Yeah, Juanita, that Alicia, that's why I was like, yo, I'm so glad that Jay's in the chat. Hmm. Black Mon, I definitely missed out on some great shows back in the day. DC, what if it's Connie Falconeri? It's all kind of wild, but okay. Yeah, that's Nikkish, that's what I was at this. I was like, yo, that's a solid one. Yep, Alicia, exactly. I mean, yeah, DC. Yeah, but then it wouldn't explain Joss and no. It's interesting, but no. Alicia, yep, I agree. Nikki, she only wanted to be if it's not integral. Yeah, Skinner. That's what that's what I was saying. But then again, I only been watching the show for like 3 years though. Yeah, Nikki. I mean, like I said, if they put in a character, they need to take one off. Lisa, yeah, no, I definitely think it's impossible. Like 98% impossible. Hmm. I don't know, Monique. I gotta sit there and take your word for it. But yeah, no, Skinner. I'm like, yo, I I had that same reaction. Yeah, Lisa, you're right. Definitely talk to Esme and Ryan. Yep. Stanford wants more characters. Let's just pile up all the characters. Just put them in there. We'll get the storyline to eventually, maybe at some point. Alicia said the nanny's probably her mother. Hmm. Then I guess that whole Felicia thing would gotten to get thrown out the window. You know, because there was a point where people thought that Alicia was Esme's mother. Yeah, Skinner, that sounds like a good soapy mess. Also, kind of sound like some. I was gonna name a daytime show, but I couldn't think of one. Monique says, "Let him be somebody else's son." Monique, do you like Cody? Yes, yeah. Monique, do you like Cody? How do you feel about Brad and Chloe? Oh, Brady and Chloe. Uh, I don't really like either of them. Chloe, Chloe annoyed me since after the whole Philip thing, and Brady I just never really liked that much. So I'm like, yo, listen, if Stefan wants to sit there and take Chloe, go for it, bro. DC, I can't tell if you are you just like throwing out like I feel like you're kind of trolling a little bit, not in a mean way, but just like oh gh. Oh, Alicia. Okay, you know what, Alicia? Who do you actually like on the show? Like, who's your favorite character? Jay can't stand Chloe, right? See, so I rock with you, Alicia. Dude, I'm not even gonna read that because I'm just gonna keep laughing. Hmm. Only on the weekends. Alicia likes Sunny. Okay, I rock with that. Damon, I'm gonna call you Ken. No, I agree with that. Ken. Yeah, Jay. I saw that too. I'm like, you know what? Listen, I'm not even gonna be mad at Johnny because I'm like, yo, it's hot, and I can't sleep when it's that hot. Like, I gotta start taking off some clothes. So I wasn't even upset with that. And I was like, nah. Yes, Ken. That does make a lot of sense. But we all know that they're not gonna do that though. Yeah, Monique. A lot of people sit there and say that dude is sketchy. This isn't the right role for Josh. DC says. Hmm. Well, yeah, DC, because you've been watching like Live for a hot minute, so yeah. Yeah, Jay, like I said, I'm like, I can't sleep when it's that hot. Yeah, Nikisha, I'm like, yo, you gotta give him something. Alicia, I feel like she's not interested in, at least in the beginning, and then they just kept trying to put them together. Yeah, it's interesting, Skinny. At first, I didn't even like Philip, but over time, I actually started to really love his character. And I didn't like how Chloe was Smith they're treating him. And I can't even believe I'm saying that, but that's just how I felt. Stack says I'm over Austin. Yeah, yeah, I feel like a lot of people are. Yeah, Monique, that's kind of the trend for these soap operas, Tom. Bring their long lost son or daughter or somebody. I agree with that to an extent, DC. Yeah, I I I agree with that to an certain extent. Um, Stanford. DC, I used to no, I actually tell you the truth. I used to I didn't like how Chloe treated Philip. Like I felt like she was just hella disrespectful. Keisha said I wanted to have some black friends. Yeah, well, they gotta get some more black actors on there. I mean, who are they gonna sit there and get? TJ? They're not even in the same age range. Yeah, Stacks, it's only gonna be for a day though. Like she's literally only coming on here for a day. Skinner? Yes. I 100% agree with that. I still watch them though, but that's mostly because I review this stuff. But GH and Days are definitely my first soap operas that I review. Monique, mean like Sunny and Miss Wu being like together? I feel like Sunny wouldn't be able to get away with some of the stuff from Miss Wu though. Let's be very clear. She is not to be messed around with. Well, yeah, I mean, DC was like later on when I started watching it. Cavill was good. Yeah, Sanford, but I mean, there some people in the chat talking about putting those two together. And I'm like, uh, Sonny, Sonny wouldn't be able to get away with talking Miss Wu the way that he does with some of his other women. Yep, I agree, DC. Blackmon, you think so? I feel like this is some sort of fan fiction where a lot of people want them to get together. Double DC, I mean Double C. Yeah, no, I agree. And Sonny definitely could not handle Miss Wu. Miss Wu and Finn's dad, Carson Forever. On O'Brien, welcome. Yeah, Alicia, you know that Miss Wu is behind the scene taking over territory. Monique, you talking about YNR, right? No, DC, I don't think that that's bad. Okay. Yeah, Monique, I definitely got to sit there and catch up on YNR. Well, I'm gonna sit there and try to watch a lot of it this week because it seems like it's gonna be good. There's just been so many days I just couldn't always get the YNR. Miss Wu's the knife guy, Mimi and Philip's child. Skinner, they Philip has a son. I didn't know that Philip has a son. Alicia said the knife guy didn't impress me. I mean, it's a little bit different if you tie it up and you have some guy just ready to torture you with a bunch of knives. No, DC, we all know what you meant. We all know what you meant. Sanford said Ms. Warren Austin. It seems like fanfics, but whatever. I'm not gonna knock it. DC, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, they were. I guess they go way back, like before I was watching the show. But here's the thing. I feel like if Philip did the things that Chloe did, she would not be happy. This knife guy got a list. Monique, yeah, no, Michael's been getting on a lot of people's nerves. Can I can't, but okay. Miss Wu and Brick. You know what? I'm and I don't see it. I mean, Stacks, I feel like it's one of those things. It's like if you don't say anything and he grows up later on, he's gonna resent her. There was a no-win situation with that. Skinner, Miss Wu, and Victor. That I can see. That Skinner, that I can see. I can see that. Hmm. Yeah, Miss Monique, I miss Jason. Yeah, Double C, I can see that too. Yep, same for same thing. Ooh, Alicia, that would be interesting. Because you know Miss Wu don't play games. So if he's messing around against, like Austin Smith they're playing games with Miss Wu, oh, that's gonna be hell of interesting. Okay, DC. I get that. Good point, DC. Andre, yeah, Miss Jason's my guy. Jason, when I first started watching the show, Jason and Sonny were my guys. And I still miss him. He is on days or beyond sale enough to actually bring him back. So yeah, no, I agree with that too. Hmm. Stacks. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I just felt like that whole thing was like, do if we do if we don't. Like you're gonna. It's a lose-lose situation. Alicia, maybe Miss Wu may have a man somewhere. Hmm. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it would have to be somebody that like Victor or even Sonny. You know, people think they're talking about Curtis. I'm like, nah, I don't see that happening. Mister Shepherd, who's that? I don't know who that first person is. Uh, oh, okay, from that show with that woman that has that crazy, that has that interesting laugh. Oh, Ken, that's a good question. Is Cyrus actually in the same prison as Spencer? You're right. I almost forgot about Cyrus. Yeah, no, yeah, not. Oh, okay, then no, I don't know who that is. DC. I thought you were meant to talk about some show called The Nanny. I don't know why, but that's what I thought though. Yeah, no, DC, I don't see that happening either. I definitely see it as a hell no. Oh, you think Laura had a transfer? Okay, Miss Nikisha. Oh, O'Brien, is it good? Thank you, Dave. You have a great night. Thank you for stopping, saying what's up, and I hope you had a great weekend. Okay, clearly, I missed some sort of. Oh, stacks. That'll be interesting. Andre, okay. Um, I'm gonna call you O'Brien. Okay. It's it's weird to sit there and see like these actors out of their characters trying to be funny because you're just like, well, I'll take your word for it though. I feel like I missed somebody's comment. Alicia, somebody said that Laura transferred him out of Printville. Uh, I don't know. I don't know, DC. Good night, O'Brien. A lot of times with these shows, like I like a lot of friendships. Um, and O'Brien, thank you for stopping by. Like I love the friendship between Xander and Jack. Um, or the friendship between Cameron and Spencer. Cyrus, I mean, but Cyrus, DC. I would love to see Cyrus come back in general. Juanita, yes, he punched him like one time, and then he just fell on the floor. He was all like, ah, I should definitely teach him some self defense. I mean, the dude is rich. You don't think that somebody's not going to sit there and press him at some point? Oh, okay, yeah, Monique, that'd be interesting. DC, that was some hella good. That was some hella good soap time. Some good soap stuff, and it was hilarious too. Yeah, Valerie. The dude looked like he was taking a nap. At least, no, that's a good question. I don't know. Somebody said that he was moved. Yeah, Monique. Adam would be good. Hopefully, I can watch it this week. Yeah, it was good. It was also hilarious though too. Yeah, yeah. I think she's too busy snitting being insecure about her relationship with Allie. Oh, Skinny, you also watch Days. Okay, all right. Skinner, what show do you watch all four, or just which one do you not watch? Yeah, no, Skinner, it was great. It was great. It was funny. It was also out of place. This guy's supposed to be a mob boss, and yet he you got Laura and the local cops that take him down, not Sonny. Yep, and being mean to her brother. Can't forget about that. Yeah, DC, it was. It was because he was a problem for everyone. Yep, Monique. Um, did you like the water pathogen one also with Jerry Jacks? One day he may have some goons in prison. Hopefully he does. I mean, he's supposed to be his mob boss. I'm like, let him have some goons. Let him have some power. Yeah, DC. That was some good stuff. Yeah, Jay, clearly. But, Allie's, all caught up in her feelings and everything, which is like, if Chanel actually cheats on Allie, I'm gonna laugh. Black Mom, really? That'd be that'd be interesting. I would sign up for that. Alicia says, "Where's Martin? Where's Waldo at?" But yeah, that's true. I mean, mm, I do like Martin. I don't know. Maybe I just like the actor, but I don't know. Maybe I just like the actor. Ah, Valley, you're killing me. At least that one is probably that's my favorite one so far. Is the Water Patterson story. Stacked Harlock. Who's that? Or what show I'm talking about? But yeah, no, at least that's my favorite storyline though. It's the Water Pathogen one. And you had the one like the live characters. It was just it was gold. It was gold. It was must watch TV. I was watching some previews from like the early ones, like All My Children and like General Hospital, and when they had Tamara on there, and the way that they used to have these storylines, it felt like must watch TV. Harrison's mother. Okay. Yeah, as Dax, I have no idea. But to be fair, I haven't watched it in about almost close to 2 weeks. So and I started trying to watch it on Friday, so I got to definitely catch up. The cameras on all my children. Wait, what was you gonna say about how they had the cameras on all my children? What do you mean, DC? You mean like how it looked different from the other shows? Yeah, Alicia, because that bracelet does look nice and shiny. But, Lucy's gonna sit there and try to find a way to explain it. Yeah, DC, that was something that was just weird to me. Like even when I watched it for a little bit, I was like, I don't know what they were doing, and it felt like it was an experiment, but they just kept going with it. DC, I'm so glad that you run that up. It looked, Alicia, yeah, no, Jerry was gold. Jerry was gold. The actor was gold, and I love it. Um, I mean, DC, I never really watched the show. I just didn't like how it looked. I remember they tried that with General Hospital for like a week, then they stopped. Skinner is music to my ears because you are literally speaking my language. Yeah, Monique, I have to sit there and agree with that. Definitely Brenda. Nathan, what is good? Nathan Banks, what is good? Welcome to the chat. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, DC. It just didn't work for me. But if I was to watch it today, it may be a little bit different. Like my perspective, like even on Port Charles, I don't know if it looked fake. I just didn't like it. Maybe because it was like it didn't something about just the way it looked. It just didn't seem like it was even set in that universe. Because at one point they were all connected, and it just seemed like it was so different. Really, DC? I don't know. I have to take your word for it. And Valentine growing me, Skinner says. Yeah, I mean, the dude's not there knocking boots while his daughter is like kept away in boarding school. Mm, I have no idea, Monique. And okay, that is crazy. Juanita, I'm saying the same thing. Yeah, DC. No, it definitely looked a lot different. Stacked, yeah. No, back in the day, you had a lot of soap operas, a lot, and now there's four. Yes, and I like I said, one I love my first show that I used to watch, and it was the train story. Well, my favorite characters was Todd and Colin, and now I heard that the act Ty Treadway is a real estate agent. Yeah, DC. Wow. Oh, Skinner was never a fan of John and Natalie. I don't know, Skinner. I like Natalie, but I think that's because, well, she looked hot. So that's not a good reason to like a character, but Monique, yeah, no, Todd Manning was my guy. Todd Manning was my guy. Yes, Canada. DC also does. He also does reviews on soap operas. So definitely, definitely subscribe to him. Oof. At one point I would sit there and say Sam, but I don't know. I would have to sit there and think about that. Like if I was to sit there and say now, I would sit there and say Portia. I would say Portia. And yeah, no, Daddy was hot. And it's weird because I normally don't like. Yeah, no, Nikishi. I mean, like I said, when I first started Brock TV, you know, he told me, he told people about me on his channel, and yeah, I mean, and plus, honestly, to tell you the truth, DC is actually a really good. He's a really good commentator, so I'm not just saying it just to say it. But Nikisha, I wish we can all be like that on YouTube in general. Yeah, Ken. Portia got it going on. Sanford Sky. Sky was good looking, also. I mean, DC. No, I mean Jordan's okay. Jordan's okay. I don't know. If I had to choose between Jordan and Portia, I would choose Portia. But Jordan is not. She's second place. Hunter Tylo. I'm gonna have to look her up. DC, and that's a good one. That's a good one. It's weird because I normally don't like the Hollywood type in general. Like I much prefer the average, the average girl. So it's very weird, you know, very difficult for me to sit there and choose one. Like hell, DC, I would sit there and even choose Chloe. I would choose Chloe. Her personality is crap, but I would choose Chloe. Oh, that is true. That is true. I do like Donna and I do like Flo. And you are also really amazing because I can't believe that you remembered that I like Flo. And we all know why I like Flo. I mean, yeah, no, that's true, DC, but still. Yeah, Monique. I mean, yeah, back in the day, Sheila did look good. I was just gonna say that. Jordan, for sure. DC, why do you like Flo? If you looked at the original intro, then you know why I like Flo. Look at the before they put Taylor in there. And when you see Flo, you'll see why. Yeah, no, Ken, she no Jordan, she's good. She's good looking. No, Skinner, I agree with that. But I'm talking about her looks though. Ken Willow too. You know, yeah, Joss is pretty. Oh, Monique, Chloe from Days of Our Lives. Monica Q. You know, DC. At one point, I would even sit there and say maybe Olivia. Yeah, no, it's getting a push. I got it going on. Have a good night, Juanita. Thank you for joining. It's always good to see you. Oh, okay, DC. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can definitely see those two together. And Bobby Jones is the Bobby Jones from what show? Because I got to look her up for like research purposes. Keisha Portia and Liz. Well, I mean, enough. I was going to sit there and say enough makeup, but whatever. Yeah, no, Valley, she definitely did. Oh, no, not that Bobby, no. Oh, you mean like if I looked at her back then? Hmm. Yeah, I'll check her out. Yeah, it's kind of, I never understood that either. Did something happen to her face or something? Probably Bobby was hot. No, I imagine she probably was. Jay, you know what? She is. Like I saw some of her older stuff because I couldn't understand why people would mess with Sammy, and then I saw her from like the '90s. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I can see that now. Ooh, an older woman. Jeez, that's a good question, DC. Hmm. I would have to think about that one because she's not bad. Yeah, no, Skin. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's what I was talking about on days. Yeah, Nikisha, she does have a nice smile. Probably Helena Castine, Sanford, Lucy. Yeah, Lucy still got it going on. I will definitely give her that. Yeah, Jay. As far as my favorite character, I would sit there and go with Kristen. But like I said, '90s Sam, that girl had it going on. '90s, early '80s, that girl had it going on. Yeah, it's kind of me too. Like I said, I'm a huge Jason fan. Huge Jason fan. Like no joke. Ugh. Monique, Drew, and Carly. Yes or no? I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah. Go for it. Let's try something different. Sonny's not there messing around with DC Bella Brady. Mm, she's okay. She's all right. Not great. Not terrible. She's just kind of in the middle. Like I said, I would go for Chloe first. DC says Marlene. No, I think I would go with Kayla first, and then maybe Kate. Sanford says no, Drew and Carly. Blackmon, I hope he's going to be back on days. I didn't know that he actually was on days at one point. DC, you know what? Yeah, yeah, DC, I would. Oddly, yes, DC actually I would. I would actually put her ahead of the other. Yeah, yeah, I would. Yeah, DC, I would. I would. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking the whole Carly and Drew thing. Alicia said Drew and Carly, hell yeah. Have a great shift, Monique. Thank you for joining. It is good to see you. I don't usually see you in the chat, so it's always good to see you. Nathan Banks. No, I never watched All My Children. I used to watch Poor Charles, One Life, and General back in the day. Um, I can't remember a favorite One Like to Live storyline, but I did like Todd and Colin. And I'm kind of mad at myself not watching All My Children because I heard it was really good back in the day. Oh my God, DC, you're too much. It was Black Man. Oh, he was. Oh, yeah, he was on Y&R. He was on. Yeah, he was on Y&R. And then he eventually he went. I don't know exactly where he went to. Skinner, which show are you talking about? General Hospital. And yes, have a good night again, Monique. Who is your least favorite Like to Live character? Hmm. I don't know if I actually have. I got to think about that, Jay. That's a good one. I feel like I put a lot of these people in groups as like super important and just like interesting to watch. Nah, Alicia, I never watched Another World. I feel like I missed out on a lot of these other soap operas, but at the same time, I did like watching One Life to Live and um, Port Charles. Jay says, I low key hate when I live. Hey, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. DCS why? Well, I'm pretty sure there's. I don't think I've ever actually hated a show, though, to be fair. I'm kind of curious about that. Yes, Ken, that's what I was said the same thing. Yeah, no, Jay, I agree with you. In case you didn't like Nora Wanted to Live. Didn't the woman that played not Nora, but what's her other name? She was married to David Hasselhoff in real life. I can't remember her name though, but she was like the rival of Nora with Bo Carlos. DC, I did like Wanted to Live. Black, I agree with that. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of DC was that show. Yeah, no, Jay, I get it. Lindsay Rappaport, yes. Captain Hicks, yes. Um, DC and Black Man. I heard at one point she was married to David Hasselhoff. Lindsay Rappaport, yes, Ken, thank you. Married to David Hasselhoff. Yes, okay, thank you. Thank you, Black Man. Thank you, Valerie. Yeah, DC, I was looking at some of the characters and I saw David Hasselhoff. I'm like, what? Fusion ladies. Okay. All right, Jay. All right. I mean, like I said, to each your own, you know. I wish I would have watched Moonlight to Live. I mean, all my children back in the day. But I feel like it would have been a lot, though. Really, Alicia, that's interesting. Wow, the double C. I wish I would have saw that. Into the Man Who Played Martin on GH. Hmm. Okay. All right. All right. Well, Valerie says Tad to Chat or Tad to Cad. I'm assuming that's an All My Children reference, Valerie. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, Skinner. But like, oh, okay. Yeah, Skinner, R.I.P. Yeah, DC, I have no idea. I stopped watching More Like to Live a hot minute ago. Um, Nathan, Banks, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, Jay, I heard about that. I heard about that. I heard she was on All My Children as Dixie. This was a while back. I do remember Dixie a little bit. Really, DC? Didn't know that. But um, since my laptop is at like 16%, I think I'm gonna sit there in the chat here. But I will be back on Wednesday. I will let everyone know what time. I want to try to push for 6 o'clock on Wednesday, but I guess we'll just have to wait and kind of play it out by day. But I will post it well, I'll post in my community tab so people will get it. Dixie's matter life. Okay, Ken. Thank you, Valerie, for joining. Thank you. It was fun having you here. Double C. I'm gonna have to sit there and try to find that. Thank you, Nikisha Moore. Thank you for joining and for making me laugh. So I definitely had a lot of fun. Thank you. Ken, thank you. Thank you for joining. No, Skinner, in a lot of ways you're not alone. Black man, I'm not too sure about that because I don't know what he has going on. But you'll definitely sit there and see me Wednesday and Thursday though. Nathan Banks, thank you for actually joining because it's the first time I've seen you. So I hope to see you again on Wednesday. Alicia did not like the actress that plays Star. Ken, you're hmm, you're right about that. Thank you, Black Mom, for joining. Let me just take that off because I don't want to sit there and charge while I'm using that. That's why Crow hated. Thank you, Stanford. Thank you for joining. Black Mon again. Thank you. Like I said, everyone, I will be back. Thank you, Alicia. Have a good night. And DC, same thing. DC, next time, text me. Let me know, or let me know when you're going on live. I want to thank every single person for joining live. I'm joining live. This was a hell of a lot of fun. We always have a lot of fun in the chat. So, night, Valerie, and good night. Thank you for joining because I got to sit there and talk to everyone here. So everyone here, I want to thank every person that joined. I'm just here talking to everyone. Just this was nice. Thank you, Black Mind. You damn right, it was fun, and you were here, so that definitely helped. That goes for every single person that's still in the chat that's left. Um, and Scanner too. I want to thank you for joining because I feel like you're kind of new to the chat. I don't remember seeing you before. When I see people like that come normally, and I'm well, also that people are coming normally. I want to thank you for always coming in. But whenever I see somebody new, I'm like, okay. So yes, thank you, Ken and Skinner. And I will see everyone in the next chat, which is going to be on Wednesday and Thursday if everything you know, works out according to plan. Yes. I'm going to end this chat. Be safe, everyone. It's on the net. Lori B subtype. I don't like live. Double C, I'm going to definitely check that out. I'm going to definitely check that out. I'm actually going to write it down right now. All right, thank you, Double C. Definitely check that out after I end this stream. Yes, thank you, Double C, for joining. I always like to sit there and just stick around a little bit just because I want to make sure I say good night to everyone that's on here. And I think I did Alicia, Sanford, Skinner, Blackmon, Ken, Alicia, Nathan Banks, Blackmon, Skinner, I'm pretty sure I said that. And Monique, well, I second night to you. I'll say it again. Good night. And Valerie and Jay. All right, I think I said good night to almost about every single person that's here. So I'm going to end the stream. And like I said, you know, I'll see everyone in the next live stream.